Does anyone else go on holiday and just lose the run of themselves? It's like the real world doesn't exist. Budgets do not exist. I was home in Ireland in August and I just did not bother tracking everything, so I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting loads here. I'm basically working off credit card statements, whatever receipts I could find, and my memory, which is terrible. But stay tuned for lots of Irish goodies. Let's go! Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and I help busy women get organised, get motivated, and get a handle on their spending, which is a lesson I need to learn myself. The past few years I have been aiming for a more minimalist life. I have been through the KonMari method twice, which is basically, if you're not familiar with it, hardcore decluttering. But I am finding that my actions are not always matching up to my intentions. So I have been tracking my spending to spot and stop bad habits. And this month, they were bad. Anyway, here is everything I spent money on in August 2018, plus some things that I got as gifts that I love, so I want to show you those too. I don't include normal living expenses like food and bills, any of that. Okay, here we go. First stop was Dollar Tree. Hear me out. Because we were heading home, I knew we were going to be visiting some of Scout's friends, so I popped in to get little gifts for them. Now, we have obviously since parted with them, but little things like perler beads, stickers, etc. Those came to about $13. I also bought Scout a unicorn pen, which I cannot seem to find anywhere, but you know, just picture a pen with a unicorn head on the top of it. I know I will find it as soon as this video is uploaded. I also bought drinks to keep the tubs topped up, the ones that I keep outside for delivery people. Those cost me about $10. Then Target. I went in to buy Skittles and I came out with lots of clothes for Scout. $67 spent. Then I went home. Oh, how I missed Ireland, how I still miss it. Everything is so familiar and brilliant. Car rental cost me about $500 for the 2 weeks. It was just a little Opel Astra, but surprisingly it drove much nicer than the BMW I had last time. It was a manual though, which I'm not used to anymore. Managed to cut out in the middle of a roundabout. That was fun. I bought a Scout 2 magazines and a little pencil casey thing just to reward her for being so well behaved while I was getting my hair cut. Those cost me about $20 according to Google's currency converter. After that we went into Smiggle, which is basically a stationery store for schoolgoers and big kids. I bought her a pencil case, an activity book, and for some reason she wanted a rainbow umbrella. Those sent me back about $43. Yeah, Smiggle ain't cheap. And because we had some time to kill before we went visiting people, we popped into Funky Monkey, which is an indoor play centre. That was about $8. And then a few days later we went to Galway and I brought her to a different indoor play place and that was also $8. They are very expensive in Ireland. I ventured into TK Maxx, known as TJ Maxx in the United States for some mysterious reason, and picked up these sparkly Puma runners for Scout. Aren't they so cute? Also, you know, just a whole bunch of clothes as well. Anyway, aren't they adorable? $91 for that lot. Next stop was Penneys. You might know it as Primark. I just bought myself 2 plain white t-shirts. I got myself this grey turtleneck type thing. I got myself this yellow jacket, so warm and comfy, and of course unicorn pyjamas. Scout is disgusted they didn't have these in her size. A total of about $63. Penneys is great. I got this rainbow striped t-shirt for myself in New Look. That was about $17.50, and I got this rainbow dress for Scout in Next. That was about $9. And some underwear sets for myself, which I'm not going to show you because that would be weird, but they set me back about $134. And then I spotted something that was basically made for me. A green jumpsuit with pockets. It was just calling my name. And it was on sale, $92.50, well spent. So much joy for this bad boy. No idea where I'm going to wear it. Maybe to Scout's first day at school, just to show the other mothers what's up. Set that bar high, you know. Now, wait till you see the Irish stuff I got. This jumper, for a start. Yes, in Ireland we call them jumpers, not sweaters. But isn't this amazing? And this Claddagh ring with a green stone, green being my favourite colour, in case you couldn't tell. These cost me about $43. And then my mother, my aunt and my cousin clubbed together to buy me this gorgeous Aran jumper / cardigan. So cozy. And, you know, again, it's green, so it's on brand. And pockets. I'm big on pockets. It is so soft. I'm not including it in my spending total because I didn't pay for it, but I still wanted to show it to you. Let me show you some other things that I got as gifts. This sparkly unicorn pen and this sequin dress that I got as gifts from my mother. This sparkly unicorn notebook and pen that I got from my mother-in-law. This unicorn bag from my aunt. And this notebook, stickers, clover ring and unicorn bag that I got from my best friend. And Scout got the world's most awesome lunchbox. Are you sensing a theme? And then I came home and I paid $31 for valet parking for an event that I attended in Cincinnati. In total, I spent $1,140. But remember that $500 of that was on car rental, so really, it's not too bad. Plus, I actually saved a lot of money on like groceries and such like because my mammy was cooking for me while I was home. Aren't mammies great? But like I said at the outset, I'm probably forgetting loads. If you are interested in hearing my biggest money saving tips, because I promise you I do actually save money sometimes, then check out this video on that topic. Until then, Cura Míle Mágaibh, agus feicim mé sibh se go luath. Slán!